From its very founding, the University of San Diego has been shaped by visionaries, change-makers, and leaders.
I kind of enjoyed the fact that Donald and we went to a lot of events when we first started out in San Diego. And we went to one of the ones that friends invited us to at USD. And Art Hughes was president then. And he was giving a speech, and he talked about values-based education. We never forgot that. That night, I walked up to him and I said, my husband and I were very impressed with what you had to say tonight, so we'd like to contribute to scholarship funds. So we started out with a $25,000 donation for scholarships, and that was about 30 plus years ago, and just stuck with it because we liked what we saw.
Today, the questions before us are different, shaped by technology and globalization, and the call to serve humanity has never been greater.
Why do I think USD is the right place to expand STEM education and research? One, we have an incredible faculty. Our faculty are world-class, and they work with our students one-on-one to help them become the change makers that we seek in the world. And number two, we have a value-based education. And I think that it's one thing to say that we need more scientists and engineers in the world. We need ethical scientists and engineers. And I think our Catholic intellectual tradition leads us to that kind of outcome.
At USD, it's not about innovation for innovation's sake. It's about taking an education grounded in values and preparing future leaders with courage, creativity, and conviction.
My belief in STEM education centers around the fact that the region that we live in is ripe for engineers. And engineering, science, technology, math, that's what STEM is. So I figure if that's what the area needs, that's what you give them.
As USD looks ahead for a bright future, it stands ready to become a top 10 university in STEM education and undergraduate research. Anchored in a thriving region full of possibilities, focused on the needs of the world, USD has the programs, the people, and the purpose to foster inspired and meaningful lives.
Well, the Shiley STEM initiative is going to change USD in remarkable ways. The first way is that we're going to have a new STEM facility on our campus, a 21st century facility that'll have a focus on laboratories for our students and our faculty to work together, makerspace, and I think it's really going to help us develop the change makers that we always talk about at this institution. The second piece is undergraduate research. We'll have more resources for undergraduate research for our students, and it's one of the areas that are called high impact practices, and we do that as well as anybody in the country. And this is going to double our ability to have students involved in these kinds of projects. And third, it's also going to provide support for our veterans and for our military connected families. Darlene and Donald Shiley have always felt it important to support the military, and we will make sure that they have access to this incredible education at USD.
At USD, the time to meet the urgent challenges of today and answer the big questions of tomorrow is this very moment.
There are different aspects of education that I think are vital to have. You have to have the education, you have to have the willingness to do it, and you have to have the drive. You've got to have that inner feeling that says, yes, I can do this, and more important, I'm going to do it. And that's what you look for. The values, the drive, the education, all of those things have to come together. And they can. In some place like the University of San Diego, boy, if we can't do it here, it can't be done. So I put my money where my mouth is, and it's here.
Introducing the Shiley STEM Initiative at the University of San Diego, lighting the way forward.
Darlene Shiley is one of the most generous and kind individuals that anyone could ever meet. And she always looks out for humanity, and she's looking out for the best interests of our society. And she particularly loves our students. We're a better institution because of Donald and Darlene Shiley and what they've decided to do for our institution and for this world. In our vision statement, we talk about leading with love. And Donald and Darlene Shiley have always led with love.